What Google has done is illegal under EU antitrust rules.
This little box is giving Google a huge headache. It's the root of a $2.7 billion fine from the European Union, by far the largest ever of its kind. Search for almost anything you could buy online, and right at the top, Google will first offer you a box with a selection of that product, say jeans. And if you go further and click on it, Google directs you to its own Google Shopping page. The European Commission argues that by promoting its own business and banishing other search websites to around the fourth page of search results, what Google is doing is really denying anyone else a chance to compete and denying consumers with what it calls a genuine choice. Well, in a statement to CNN, Google's general counsel said the company respectfully disagrees. When you use Google to search for products, we try to give you what you are looking for, it says. Our ability to do that well isn't favouring ourselves or any particular site or seller. It's the result of hard work and constant innovation based on user feedback. Foundum is a shopping site based in the UK and the lead complainant against Google. CEO Siobhan Raff says her business has been devastated by Google, and they're just the tip of a global iceberg.
The fact is that Google is the gateway to the internet. It steers traffic and revenues through the global digital economy. And when it starts taking its incredibly dominant position in search and leveraging it into adjacent markets such as comparison shopping, travel, and local search, it can steer an enormous amount of the traffic and revenue of those sectors into its own service and away from competitors.
The woman at the centre of this is Margrethe Vestager, the EU's competition commissioner. And this is just one of 3 cases she's opened into Google. And after demanding Apple pay $14.5 billion in back taxes last year, she's getting a reputation for going after America's tech giants.
Our courts will hear nothing about bias. They want the fact of the case, evidence, the case law. Our work has to stand up in court.
For Google and its nearly $100 billion in cash, the fine is likely just a drop in the bucket. The trouble is that this ruling requires Google to change its behaviour and stop prioritising results within 90 days. It's a precedent that could have far-ranging and long-lasting implications. After all, this is their bread and butter. This is their business model. And Google will now have to do a lot of its own searching. Isa Suarez, CNN, London.